Batman's numerous big screen iterations have brought a long list of different Bruce Waynes who have faced off with multiple different versions of his most iconic villains. But up to now, there's only been one big screen live action interpretation of Jonathan Crane, also known as Scarecrow. Cillian Murphy made the role his through a nuanced portrayal of the mystifying villain in the Dark Knight trilogy. But had things gone differently in a meeting preceding the production of the film, we might have gotten a very different Scarecrow. In fact, Robert Downey Jr. revealed in a Q&A session following an Oppenheimer screening that he once met with Christopher Nolan to talk about the part of Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy.
He just considers you.
No, I'm pretty sure that I heard like this real Scarecrow. Scarecrow.
We can all agree that Downey Jr.'s everlasting, undeniable, and perhaps most defining quality is his unwavering confidence. In his meeting with Nolan, he pitched himself with the certainty of having the ability to embody the part. Somewhere along his pitch, he noted things going sideways with Nolan.
And then I remember meeting him for tea, and I was like, he doesn't seem like he's really leaning in on this this interview. And he was polite and all that, but I mean, you can tell when someone is kind of like, it's not gonna go your way.
But while Downey Jr. didn't get to play Scarecrow, Murphy got to intertwine the part with his gravitas and deliver a fearsome portrayal of Jonathan Crane, a terrifying but silly-looking villain that was reserved for the comic book and animated adventures of the Caped Crusader. Got a much-deserved, darker upgrade. Batman Begins stands as one of the most solid entries in Batman lore, thanks in part to his take on the character. Had Downey Jr. been cast in the trilogy, it might have gotten in the way of him being front and center of a certain multi-million-dollar franchise. While starring in the Dark Knight trilogy wouldn't have prevented him from joining the MCU, perhaps he wouldn't have been the first choice for the role of a lifetime, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Downey Jr.'s confidence in having the chops to play Jonathan Crane is not unfounded. It's easy to envision, since Crane and Tony Stark are more similar than one might think at first glance. Both are scheming masterminds who see the bigger picture to execute their plots, and have taken advantage of their enemies, and even their allies' weaknesses, exploiting them for benefit. Although Crane and Stark share these similarities, the main difference lies in their core intentions. Whereas Stark's goals have always been altruistic and searching for the common good, Crane has always sought chaos and vengeance. Years after their chat regarding the Scarecrow role, RDJ and Nolan teamed up for Oppenheimer, along with Murphy no less. In the film, the roles are reversed, with Murphy playing the titular well-intentioned J. Robert Oppenheimer, and Downey Jr. in the antagonistic role of Louis Strauss. Under Nolan's direction, Downey Jr.'s performance has been lauded by critics. The actor earned his third Academy Award nomination for his portrayal of Strauss. This goes to show the pairing works, with both understanding and executing the assignment masterfully.